Hello everyone, and I don't know where to begin. It's been a very long time since I made any video, and yeah, it's been a very long time for me since I've been in a boat and did any boat work at all. So yeah, today I have some 3-4 days to do some boat work. Then I have to go back and work. So I thought, yes, let's go ahead and film something. The last time where I did anything to the boat was literally last summer. So it's almost a year since I did anything to the boat, and that's very sad. Anyway, I want to prepare the boat to go into water, and that includes, of course, the engine and all the through holes, the steering wheel, and those are pretty much the main things to get ready the boat for the water. Oh yes, and there is another one. Of course, I need to do the bottom paint before I go back in the water. So let's get to the work. I bought some cooling ready mixed. So this is up to -25, which it's very nice. If I place this into my engine, where the fresh water is supposed to go, then I don't need to take it out when the winter is. So I already pretty much installed everything that I need for the engine. I have a new diesel filter, which is from Parker, Recor, I think it calls. I look what kind of to use, and I found this one as one of the best that I can use. So I thought, like, yeah, I'm gonna go, and it's very expensive, but I think it's worth it. Then I have the fuel pump, which is separate, though I have a fuel pump integrated in the engine, but for some reason it doesn't work, and it's been like this since I approached the boat. So then I have installed, what do you call it, expand box, whatever you call it. I installed the propeller, axle, shaft. Pretty much I have everything installed. I think even the gears are installed. Yeah, I did that last year. The engine shouldn't be a problem, but I have another problem, that is the steering. You see, I have a wheel there. Let's focus. I have a wheel there, then I have a wheel there, and then it goes up to the steering pedestal, right? And then after that wheel I have another wheel, and so on. But for some reason it's pretty hard to steer. Still, it's really hard to steer. And more and more I think to use the same old system that I have with the cables and wire in the middle. I think it's called push-pull system. But the downside is that it's very expensive, and the only place where I can get it is from Edson, which is located in America. And of course everything that you order from there to here to Europe, or Sweden to be precise, is very expensive. So yeah, but I kind of decide already that I'm gonna go with the cables instead of the system that I thought gonna be better. Yeah, sometimes you try things and they just don't work. Yeah, it's been a couple times for me. Then I I figure out that I'm gonna do this and then I realize that in real time it doesn't work. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Anyway, but now I have to get back because I want to start the engine and check if it's actually working, because you know my engine was out from here. I did some inspections for the engine by myself. I did some repairs. I did some paint work for the engine. And then I placed it back. Of course, you know all the story, what I done before in the engine room. It was a big project. Indeed, very big project. Should be enough to start up the engine and just figure out if it works or not. So if you are new with the engines, then you know that if you disconnect the oils, if you disconnect the fuel system, then when you connect it back you get air bubbles, and that's the main reason why the engine doesn't start. So once you get the air out from the system, it will start. I guess I connect everything. I hope I'm not gonna blow up something. And let's go. No, it doesn't want to start. I think this should be it. I think I get all the air out. So now I will leave these three open and we'll close down when it's start up. It should start up. I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah, it wants to. Let's close down the third one. What the fuck? You won't believe me, but I couldn't stop the engine. Sometimes it happens. That's what I was afraid of. I start the engine and then I wanted to stop because I noticed that there's no water disappearing, so it doesn't suck the water. And I'm like, okay, let's stop the engine. I stopped the engine, it doesn't work, it's just running. So I opened the lines just so it doesn't get the fuel and kind of stop. And I listened that it was working before. What happened? And now it works and doesn't work. What the fuck? No, it doesn't work. Awesome. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it does not work. Shit. So now it seems like I need to turn off the engine. You press this button here and then it stops the engine, right? So for me, it for some reason doesn't work anymore. It worked a couple times and then it just kind of stopped working. And that was something that I wanted to change. When I removed the engine from here and I was maintaining the engine, I noticed that the wires are a little bit corroded. Also, I thought like I'm gonna change the whole unit. And it's really tricky to change it now. How I know that? Because I remove the unit. I found in the web, but I didn't order. And then I bring the engine here, place it, and then I remembered that I forgot to place that back. And it's pretty much like you can find somewhere here on video. I place a picture how it looks, and that's what I need. I think I need to order a new one, but I can turn off manually. I can put my hand inside and turn it off. Anyway, there is another problem. It doesn't take the water. And I know that I place brand new impeller inside, so it's not impeller problem. But I can't figure out anything else. Change everything that you can imagine here. And the pipes are connected and it's really weird. I have to go through. Wow, I didn't expect that. Look at this, guys. These are parts from impeller. Oh my gosh. I open one of the pipes. Open one of the pipes here. And just fall out. Pieces of... That's crazy. You know why crazy? Because I just changed a brand new impeller. It have been never used. Well, I have to remove it. Let's start the engine one more time and see if the water goes away. The water did go away. It's empty. So, the reason was, I don't know exactly, but it seems like when I open up, there was this rubber particles still inside somehow. It seems like it went deeper in the engine. And when I open up the pipe that goes, the only pipe perhaps that I didn't remove, and in that pipe there was some old propeller rubber parts still inside. But it works, the engine works, and seems like I am so far that actually I am not far away from getting the boat in the water. Still I need to figure out a better solution for steering, but even that is working. So great, I'm super pumped that I did quite a lot today. I found also that something was leaking here, and then I couldn't understand where the leak is, because everything is really dry here, and then I noticed that I have, yeah, definitely something to change. I did one hell of a job, but I managed to remove this piece of crap, and you can see the rubber is damaged, but doesn't mean necessarily that it's damaged and doesn't work. But in this case something went very wrong, and I check, it doesn't do anything at all. I'm gonna test if the wires provide with electricity. If the wires are okay on the engine side, then obviously this one is the thing that I need to change. This pretty much what it does, it pulls like a magnet or something that pulls in. So it stays like this, and then it pulls in, and then it goes back again. When it pulls in, it shut down the engine. But this doesn't work anymore. So let's check if the wires are working. So if this light turns on, then the wires provide the electricity. Oh yeah. And this is how I check, because I don't have anything else to check. But yes, it does have electricity, which means this piece of crap needs to be changed, unfortunately. And guys, this is a nightmare to get there. I mean, I couldn't remove. It's so hard to get in. Oh my gosh. And then the next thing is to place it back. That's even more harder. I remember that I was placing it back, and I spent hours, I think, just to get it back, and it's nothing. Like, it's 2 screws here, and then you connect the very end with a pin, and then you have plus and minus, and that's it. I mean, generally it just takes 5 minutes. I just work hours to get it there. It was like acrobatic thing. At least I remove it. That's one part of the job done. Will show me how much I have fuel when I turn the engine in. Also, I connect the alternator charger from the engine, so when the engine is running, then my batteries are charged, and that seemed to work, and I hope we're not gonna have any problems. However, the freaking solar doesn't work. It doesn't have the lights on, and it doesn't charge. And I checked so many times, everything is connected properly. Well, the wires are connected properly, and I don't know what happened, but for some reason it doesn't work anymore, and I have no clue why. Just for the record, I did bring the covers for my cushions. Also, I have the back cushions, and yeah, so it's gonna be done. And in the back, I have like a rubber that I can easily remove and wash anytime I want. So yeah, I mean, I could technically be in the water like I am now, but we'll see. I think I need to order that piece of crap and then replace it. That's the project itself already. But for now, guys, I think that's a pretty long video already, so I will continue working, and I will film. So see you and take care. Bye.